Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. It is a winter day and I have the windows in my car open for the breeze for several reasons. One, I'm hot. Hot alert! I just did that with windows open and there's people getting in their cars at the church. The lot is full and it's a Friday, and it's a Catholic church, so there's not like a regular service unless it's some saint's day or something special. My guess is it's, I don't know, a funeral? Could be. I don't know. Oh yes, I'm hot because I just had to go to my rental property and do physical work for like an hour. Two, I reek of cigarettes now because my tenants smoke. And it was so bad that I almost felt like I could have some kind of an asthma attack. It's sad, very, very sad. Oh my God, I can't believe I was a smoker. And I used to smoke in my parents' home. Neither of them smoked. They didn't deserve having anybody smoke in their home. So selfish of me. But, once you don't smoke, boy, you can smell it. So those are the reasons that my windows are open. There's a nice cold breeze and I love it. It is 36 degrees, so it's not that cold. It's above freezing. I've had quite a day. I had quite a couple of past days that I'm not going to get into, but I've been busy all day since 7:30 this morning. Well, 7:30 to 8, I was busy trying to fall back to sleep. That's a lot of work. I gave up and I got up. So I've been officially busy since 8 a.m. I have a lot more stuff to do, including the Fabric Frenzy packages. That went really, really well. It was like enough for me. I don't think I would want my Frenzies any bigger than that. I've had some bigger and it wipes me out. And this was like the perfect size frenzy, of how many things I sold. So very happy. Thank you to all of you who took part in that. I'm going to try to do better with sneak peeks or show and tells, as I call them, for the next frenzy, to try to show, more of the things. I only got to do that twice. I need to get better at doing the voiceovers on the images. And all in good time. We will get there. But definitely I liked doing that because it does give people a chance to see what I have and the prices. And so there are, no surprises when people enter Patreon or become a YouTube member. The reason I didn't do it before is because when people entered Patreon, they didn't pay until the first of the next month. But now I've changed that. We didn't all have the ability to do that before, but now all the Patreon creators can switch it to you just pay when you come in. So now I don't want people to come in, and YouTube members have no choice. They have to pay as they join. So I want people to be able to, have an idea of what the frenzy is like before they're, paying to come in. But before, it didn't matter. If they came in and looked around and didn't like it, they could just leave and not get charged. So it was good. So I always have my Patreon link down below and the YouTube membership link. Just trying to do more and more with that and more with YouTube and this channel. And I have to get back to ASMR. I have not given up on that. It's not a matter of giving up. It was a matter of taking some time off. And I, with my surgery and then the holidays, I thought that's a good time to take some time off. And I wanted to get right back to it at the beginning of the year, but I decided to have the frenzy on the 1st, and it's still inside Patreon. And for the YouTube members now, I let it run like 3 or 4 days, and then I'll, start putting things on eBay probably after I'm done doing the packages, whatever. I'm in no hurry to put it on eBay. Like I said, I sold enough. I'm tired of selling right now. But I do end up putting them on eBay because it's nice, throughout the month to sell something here and there. All right. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, is it nice out? It feels like spring to me. 36 degrees. Snow on the ground. Yep, that's spring. The tar is wet. Oh my God, I can't wait to go home and change. I collected the tenant's rent and it's a check. And I was going to just go deposit that Monday. I don't want to go out this weekend. But I thought, I should go do that today. So what I'll do is, when I leave, I'll do a ride along to my bank and then to my house. Sounds pretty good, I think. And then since this will be a premiere, we get to chat a little bit. I don't know really what else to talk about. Let me think. Is that how people think? I don't know. I can tell you what I bought. Did I tell you I'm at Rogers? I think I did. I don't know. I went to my tenants first, and then I went to Family Dollar for a 9-volt battery. And what else did I pick up there? Nothing. I was good. I just got the battery for $1 at Family Dollar. Family Dollar is not all dollar store. There's other things, and I wanted to look around, but I was like, no, I don't really have time. I have a lot of stuff to do, and I knew I wanted to record for you guys. So I came to Rogers, and I got my 10 pounds of ground beef, like this, that you guys have seen many, many times. $2.99 a pound, because I get it at, at 10 pounds at a time, and then I will separate this and freeze. That's a good price here in Maine. You can pay $4 or $5 something per pound for ground beef, and this is freshly ground. And then I got for myself, because I like this once in a while. I could get it cheaper per pound at Walmart, but I was just like in the mood to nibble on this. It's just the fake crab meat. So it's really just fish that they make look like crab meat. It's expensive per pound. $5.59 per pound. But, just a little container like that, $1.90. I would have paid $1.90 for a bag of chips, no problem. So instead I'll have this. And I don't really do snacky. It's not like I snack during the day. I have my meals, and I don't generally snack at all. I like it sometimes in my plate with, I have some roast beef in the freezer I should take out. Sometimes I just like, like right now I have some broiled chicken, so I might have a piece of broiled chicken and some of this on the side, and I'd like a couple of rolls of roast beef. That'll be tomorrow's lunch, because I have to let the roast beef thaw. And the only other thing I got, that bag of beef was $30.09 or something. My milk, and I don't know what the price is, but it's usually $3.74. That's the Maine state minimum right now. Oh yeah, so a lot of people say to me in the comments, how come you always say everything's for your mother? Don't you eat? And the reason I say that is because, a lot of you know that I eat meat and animal products. So, I feel weird saying, ooh, I'm going to get these cookies. And, people will be like, you don't eat that, Darlene, do you? So I always say, I'm in the habit of saying, for my mother, for my mother, for my mother. So when you see me in Walmart, most of the stuff I buy there is for my mother, unless it's like deodorant or something for me. I get my ground beef here at Rogers, and only Rogers, unless it would be a really good sale somewhere else. And in that case, I usually buy it and make meatloaf out of it for my mother. And I say for my mother because she likes bread products and things like that. I don't bother with meatloaf and shit like that for me. I'm good with slapping some ground beef in a frying pan, and that's good enough for me. So I don't buy meat at Walmart, but sometimes I will buy like some chicken wings, and I'll get the spicy ones for me, and stuff like that. And then the reason you don't see me buying meat is because I don't take my camera here into Rogers, because it's a tiny little store, and Hannaford doesn't allow my camera in their store, so I can't take you shopping. But Hannaford a lot of times is where I get my my roasts or steaks or whatever. But if there's nothing on sale, I'll just live off ground beef. So that is why you hear me say all the time, I got this for my mother, I got this for my mother, I got this for my mother. And then those of you who aren't saying, you're really eating all that stuff because your mother's not going to eat all that. No, I freeze. Even like the snack cakes for my mother, everything like that gets frozen for her. And, it's not that she eats a ton, but it's surprising how much she will eat. So what I'm in the habit of doing is she has like trays in her little mini fridge, because it's hard for her to reach to the back. So she has trays that she can pull out, and she has a tray for like all little snacks. So I go in like every 3 days and look, does she need more snacks from my freezer? So I'll pull out like a pound cake or the little chocolate cupcakes, so whatever I have, a half a whoopie pie. When I buy her whoopie pies, I cut them in half and freeze them. And I fill her little snack tray up. And then she has trays for like everyday food. So I'll go pull out like some spaghetti that's already cooked and frozen, or elbow macaroni and some sauce, tomato sauce that I make, or just, you know, some other cooked meat that I have, and some frozen vegetables. And like if I open a can of vegetables for her, I give her a portion for that meal, and then I usually make 2 little bags of leftovers so I can freeze that individually. So I'll just pull a variety of vegetables, and or she always has mashed potatoes. I cook her mashed potatoes, rice, egg noodles now, elbow macaroni, she calls them elbows, and people are like, what are elbows? It's macaroni, and spaghetti. And I did that over 2 days a couple days ago, and I freeze like 4 or 5 bags of each of those. So it makes it really convenient. And then I cook certain vegetables for her. All right, so that's how, you know, and then of course if she wants something in particular, I just get it out of the freezer. But I like to just give her some food so she can just pick and choose what she wants, and it's already frozen, so I can put enough for like 2 or 3 days. It stays frozen for a long time in her fridge. And that's how she eats. And then for those of you who say it's awful that I feed her that way, it's not that I'm feeding her anyway. I'm getting her what she wants. And I will remind everyone, she's 95. And if you can't eat what you fucking want in this world at 95, then you might as well just be dead. You know, I don't understand people, why they put stuff on others. And, you know, and again, it's not that it bothers me. When I talk like this, people are always telling me, oh, just ignore the haters. It's not even a matter of that. To me, it's just surprising that how many people in this world think that somebody wants to hear instructions from them. You know, I just don't get it. I don't. I'm so not that way. I would never think to say to somebody, oh, you shouldn't use that shampoo, because I get hate for Prel all the fucking time. It's just kind of funny. I should do like a commercial for Prel. This is the shampoo that everybody hates, and I love it. I mean, I don't know. It's like, I know there are Prel users out there who come to my defense, but again, it's just, I don't know. I can't imagine, you know, a person could be walking by right now barefoot on this cold, wet tar, and I would never say to them, you should have shoes on. Like people tell me, where's your coat? You should be wearing a coat. It's cold. Don't you know it's winter? Yeah, I fucking know that. See, this is summer length sleeves, and this is winter length sleeves, so I'm good. But no, if somebody walked by barefoot, unless I thought that they were like sick, had dementia, you know, something like that, and they, you know, if they're walking around barefoot in their underwear and curl is in their hair and it's a man, I might ask if they need help. You know, I would be concerned. But I'm just saying, I don't give a shit what people do. I just don't. And you know, sure, I have thoughts in my head, but they belong in my head. They don't belong in their head. I'm on a mini rant. I get on these mini rants often. What did somebody say to me the other day? Oh, I get so much of that. It's always just, it amuses me. It can drive me nuts, but I've been good with it lately. But it does amuse me, the things that people say. Oh, here's the thing. I've decided I'm going to start answering questions about crafty things as you try it. You try it and let me know. Because I'm often asked things like, can I use a different size yarn? Can I use flannel instead of cotton? Flannel is usually 100% cotton. I don't know if there's any flannel that's not. You know, or, you know, can I use pink instead of blue? I've actually gotten people ask me if they could change the color of something. If you're asking that kind of a question, I don't think you have the craftiness in you. It's not built in. People who are truly crafty, the joy is trying something else. That's the joy for me, at least, and that's why I don't pre-plan things. I mean, I get an idea, but I want to do it on camera the first time I do it, because I like showing the thinking process that I go through, even though some people absolutely hate that. I don't care. And also, if I were to do it once, I'm not doing it again. I don't feel like doing it again. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? You know, but I get asked all the time, can I do this? Can I do that? And now my new answer is going to be, Try it and let me know if it works. Try it. Just try it. The ZC group that I still belong to, which you'll not really ever see me post in there. I used to when I, 2 years ago. The owner of that group, he'll say, people will say, oh, will my knee stop hurting if I eat this way? Try it. Let us know how it turns out. It's like people want some kind of a guarantee before they even try something. Just try it. And people, will I lose weight doing this? I don't know. Try it. Let us know. Report back. It's the only way you're going to know. You can't ask a room full of strangers how you're going to react to something. The only way you can know is to do it. And it's just like people who will ask me, how many yards of fabric do I need to make a queen size quilt? And it's like, oh my God, I have no clue. Anything. That's you don't giving me any information at all. So it's like, just the fun part is figuring that out. I don't know. I just don't know. You know what I do know? I have to go home and get out of this shirt because it stinks. And it's actually getting a little bit chilly now. So I think I'll put the windows up. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed our little chat. And when I say our little chat, I just basically talked because I feel like talking. And you listened because you had nothing better to do. All right, let's go for a little mini ride to the bank and home. And thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. I will be back with more soon. Bye!